Have you ever felt like rice in a storm?
Did you really beat me up?
So angry and frustrated with life, you just wanted everything to burn? Have you thought, fuck it? There is nothing else if I can't have their energy, their attention on me. These emotions are powerful tools for the witch and the alchemist, as there is a possibility to use this energy in spells and transmute it into something to bring into your life.
Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Fuck it if I can't have him. I might just die with me.
Of course, today I'll be talking about sex magic. What does anger and destruction have to do with sex magic, you say? Well, if you think about the energy of sex and the act itself, in French, for example, they call it le petit mort. I'm sorry for my French pronunciation, but that means the little death. There is an aspect of destruction of the limits and boundaries between bodies and energies, death and rebirth, all encapsulated in the concept and the act of sexuality. This is why sexual energy is such a powerful tool in spirituality. Frustration and anger are also feelings esoterically connected with castration. So in a way, ask yourself, what type of castration/frustration is causing your destroying anger? Sex magic is using powerful death and rebirth and vitality forces to do a catharsis and a reconstruction. It's difficult to pinpoint this term and this practice. As humans today, we are programmed to only think about sex as a physical encounter between people. But for esotericism, sexual energy is this powerful subconscious impulse related with the vitality we are able to put into all of our enterprises. The concept of libido. Have you noticed how when you are doing a repetitive work, you can feel tired, distracted, bored, monotonous, even go away on a daydreaming? This is literally a lack of libido for the activity you're performing. The same way some people, situations, or contexts can make you feel so energized, so exalted, like floating off the ground, and you feel like a superhero. This is the energy of your libido at work. And it might not mean this libido needs sexual satisfaction, but it is sexual in origin. We have a libido rush, or in other words, a kind of sexual stimulation from things, places, people, contexts, ideas, discussions. Have you ever discussed something with someone with so much passion that your heart is thumping and your pupils dilate? That is a reflection of this libido power. And as a reflection exercise, have you discovered what really turns you on? It is not always so simple as an attractive body or someone you love. Sometimes some people excite you and you don't even think about them in that way. Now, in this video in particular, I want to go further than understanding the concept of esoteric sexuality. This is a video about that person that makes your life a living hell. That person that rides your libido like a surfer rides a wave. And all you get is tumbling down into the sand in a disastrous outcome. Riding the waves. Remember when we talked in my last video about hedged riding? The concept of riding in witchcraft goes farther than that, and it can be used to describe other practices too. It was said in the past that witches could ride the bodies of people during their sleep, or even the bodies of animals through shape-shifting, or that they were riding flying brooms to get to the Sabbath. The concept of riding is one of taking control and purpose over an energy, object, or emotion. This video is about reminding you to reclaim your sexual energy. Don't let anybody else ride that energy. It is yours. It comes from within yourself. It is managed by you and can be directed inwards again to fill you up. Some people make our libido go out of control, and for that reason we mistakenly assume they gave us that thrill. They own the power over how they make us feel, with the tragic consequences that when they withdraw their attention from us, all we have left is a massive wave of frustration/castration to deal with. Sexuality doesn't feel like it's ours. It feels like it happens to us, or someone provokes it on us. It feels like they put something strange inside of you and then just took it away, leaving you barren. Now, do you see the language that I am using here? It's all connected. It's all about boundaries, death, birth, all an analogy. Ritualize. I want to remind you that you can perform rituals with this energy, expressing it and reconsuming it. If the real person withdrew their attention from you, did you know that their energy is still a playground for the witch? In your ritual, you can summon the best parts of the energy of that person that attracts you and play around with it. Talk to them the way you wish you could have. Take all the opportunities to do and say everything you couldn't do and say to them. Dance, kiss, laugh, love. This is all you, exercising your sexual energy and reconsuming it. By the end of your ritual, you should feel fulfilled, complete, and energized. Feel free to invite any spirit beings you trust to the party and have a proper Sabbath, if that's your thing. In summary, learn the nuances of your sexual energy. Learn to hold that power and all that love to yourself first, so that way you won't be gifting it out, this powerful energy, to the first person you're infatuated with. Reflect on what the contact with them rises within yourself. These feelings are all you. Dive into the magic of how deep and how strongly you're capable of loving and how powerful your libido is, and use this libido to apply your full passion into projects and rituals and creations that reflect how fertile you are. A powerful witch capable of giving birth to reality, materializing their dreams. See you next time.